Welcome back to the Antique Clock Shop. Okay, we got the Swiss-made Hunter style cuckoo clock ready to go back together. I got the bellows all fixed back up. Sound pretty good. I did have a viewer suggest I use Tyvek material for the bellows, and I tell you, that's a game changer. That really works really well. So, and on the movement, I know before when I was taking it apart, I was talking about plastic pieces in here. I was wrong. They turned out to be metal. All right, I'm going to start assembling the clock. Alrighty, I'm going to put this piece of cardboard around the dial. So I can flip the clock over. Kind of sits on that. Makes it a little easier to put it together without messing the face up. And I did put some new strings on these. Okay, now the goal here is to thread the chains back in. I'll go ahead and do that off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, I got the chains on the sprockets in there. I just wanted to show you how I use this little hook tool I made to get the chains pulled through the case. Because without some kind of little tool, it gets pretty challenging. Just kind of hook the chain on that. Pull it right on through. A lot of this I do off camera because it takes so long to get it all back together and makes the video too long, I think. But this way I can show you how I do it so you see how it's done if you decide to do one yourself. Last one. Just gotta watch it, don't get tangled up on those wires in there. Alright, all those are in. Next step's to put the screws back into movement. Alright, I'll do this off camera. I'll get this fastened in and we'll be back with the next thing we have to do here. Okay, I got the movement fastened down in there. I also got the bird in there. Probably have to do some adjustments on that and the little music box side, the little guys back on there. Next step's to start putting these bellows back in. I gotta find out where I laid them. There they are. Okay, so you gotta line them up on these little pins in here. Sometimes it can be tricky. There we go. And you got to put these little side screws in there to hold it in its right spot there. Let's see the screw head. There we go. Okay, here goes number 2. I've had some of these and some other cuckoo clocks there. Sometimes they could be a challenge to get back in there. These ones went in pretty easy. Of course, they're laying side by side, so it's not like you're on the side on both of them. There's a little room in this clock. One clock I worked on, there was hardly any room in it. Okay, I think the next step we got to do is install the music box. As soon as I find it, there it is. So that's got to go like that. It's got a little gear here that matches up with the gear on this here. You can see that right there. Remember how that went in there. Like that. That makes more sense. Alright, well, I'll be back. I'll do this off camera. Okay, I got it in there. I was wrong. It doesn't go up here. It goes into one of the main drive gears down here. You can see it's meshed in with that gear there. Okay, the next step is I'm going to put these wires back in for the bellows, and then we'll get it back together and over on a test stand and test it out. So that's our next move. Okay, I got the clock back on the stand. Got the deer head back on it. I still got to get some antlers for the deer head. But I got everything working pretty good. Still got to do some adjustments on it. Get the cuckoo to come out. Then you'll see the little guy come out and music box play. The back side here so you can see. But one more time at the top of the hour. Alright, I still got to do some adjustments. I'll have it run for a week or two. Other than that, it's in pretty good shape. Thanks for watching.